Good afternoon. I am Chie Toriumi, Chair of the Securities Analysts Association of Japan. On behalf of the association, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Asia Sustainability Symposium under the theme of Sustainability Strategies and Investor Expectations, Advancing ISSB Standards Implementation in Asia. At the outset, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the IFRS Foundation Asia-Oceania Office for their close cooperation in planning today's symposium, as well as to Japan's Financial Services Agency and all other supporting organizations for their generous support. Today, we are pleased to welcome participants from 30 countries and regions with more than 800 registered attendees planning to join us both on-site and online. We are truly grateful for your strong interest and engagement. Globally, momentum has been rapidly building to incorporate ISSB standards into local regulatory frameworks. Developed by the International Sustainability Standard Board, these high-quality and internationally comparable disclosure standards are already being adopted or aligned with in around 40 jurisdictions globally, including 17 in the Asia-Pacific region. Behind this momentum lies the growing recognition that sustainability has become a critical element in corporate management and corporate valuation in capital markets. This is particularly evident in the Asia-Pacific region, where linkages with global capital markets and value chains continue to deepen. Against this backdrop, investors and analysts are increasingly expected to integrate sustainability-related financial information into their corporate analysis, valuation, and investment decision-making in order to more accurately assess long-term value creation, risks, and opportunities, and corporate resilience. In response to these expectations, over the past 2 years, the Securities Analysts Association of Japan has offered an ISSB Standard Seminar Series for investors, analysts, and other market participants in Japan, aimed at supporting the practical understanding and effective use of sustainability information disclosed based on ISSB standards. Building on these efforts, today's symposium broadens the perspective to the Asia-Pacific region, deepening discussions on how these standards can be effectively implemented and how sustainability-related financial information can be used in investment and capital allocation decisions. We are honored to welcome our keynote video message from Mr. Emmanuel Faber, Chair of the ISSB, who will share his insights on the accelerating global adoption of ISSB standards and their important implications for Asia-Pacific capital markets. We are also honored to welcome a keynote address from Mr. Toshitake Inoue, Director General of the Policy and Market Bureau at Japan's Financial Services Agency. He will speak about Japan's sustainability disclosure initiatives, including the role and the future direction of human capital disclosure in supporting long-term corporate value creation. We will then move on to our panel discussions. In these panels, we are pleased to welcome panelists from across the Asia-Pacific region. In panel 1, we will explore how companies and investors can engage in more efficient, effective dialogue in the era of ISSB-aligned sustainability disclosure with perspectives from both corporate and investor sides. Panel 2 will take a macro-level perspectives to explore the advancement of ISSB standards across the Asia-Pacific region, including regulatory and institutional considerations through the lens of investors. To conclude the symposium, we will hear closing remarks from Mr. Hiroshi Komori, board member of the ISSB, who will wrap up today's discussions and share forward-looking perspectives for corporates and investors. Through today's symposium, It is my sincere hope that we will contribute to strengthening a robust Asia-Pacific professional network among investors, analysts, and corporate leaders committed to advancing high-quality sustainability disclosures and its effective use in capital markets. Finally, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all our speakers, panelists, moderators, participants, and everyone involved in organizing this symposium. Thank you very much for joining us today. I now invite you to enjoy the program. Thank you.